What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks to anybody that comes into the stream or anybody that watches later. Much love. I hope everybody's doing good. Please like, share. If you're new, subscribe, and please hit the notification bell. Well, much love, everybody. It's a late stream. I had to work all day and night. Oh, I'm tired, too. We'll play a little basketball, though. At least a game or two. All right. All right. Damn, I beat the hell. Oh God, this might be a good one. I think I lost to them. Maybe.
Lexus, you always challenging me. You know I love it when you challenge me, so let's do it.
Had to wear the Proving Grounds jersey today for this gameplay because I'm pretty excited. All right, what's the game plan, guys?
We'll just play sides if that's possible. But
Pass
if
the
not,
ball, exploit
I think we should be
mismatches,
fine.
kick out. Yeah, we got him.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Greetings from 2K Sports. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Buzelis out there with Kevin Herter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Carter in at the center position. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy
Big shout out, Marty and Jamie. Thank you for coming in.
I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're
Cheers, thank you.
And Chicago has possession. The Magic making their last shot. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Inside, here's Caldwell-Pope.
Oh my goodness.
That's serving it up on the platter.
It's gonna be a game, yo. I think I lost to them before.
Look was the result.
Giddey with it. Caldwell-Pope covering. Back to Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Herter. Fires the 3. Trains.
Get in there.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
Here's Wagner. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Wagner outside. Pass to Suggs. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
It was almost like they looked stunned when the game slipped through their fingers. Being on the wrong end of an upset leads to a quiet ride home.
And to lose it like they did,
Yep,
too.
that's who I
Right
lost
at
to
the
before
end,
it was in.
man, makes it even tougher.
I see why.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now. And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Now here's Giddy. He's coming off a 13-point
Oh, you
game against the
suck.
Wizards.
How you
in
missed
Washington.
that? Oh,
To the
crap.
paint. Here's Wagner. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
Giddy against Suggs. Outside Giddy. There's the triple. And again, Chicago with a three. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Caldwell Pope against White. Here's Suggs. Deflected.
Oh, give me that.
White on the wing. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep.
Ah, missed it.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now here's Herter. He's got 5. Giddy finds Herter. Misses the 3. For Orlando, they've gone 4
playing me
7,
tough,
shooting
yeah.
a solid percentage.
Wagner is
Oh,
better than some
damn
people
it.
give him credit for. Showing you explosion right there.
Chicago has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Buzelis. After missing his first
you
attempt,
go.
now 1 for 2.
This team looks to him
How'd
to
he make
score
that
the ball.
hard shot?
They
He
feel
missed
good
that
when
easy
he's
one
taking
earlier
his
is what
shots.
I'd like to know.
Here's Banchero. And he makes it on the layup.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Here's Giddy. Second shot opportunity. And he can't
You
make that one in.
are terrible.
It's all tied in Orlando.
Damn.
And we'll be back in just a minute. with
Oh,
the
I knew
start of
this
the
was going
second
to be
quarter.
a close one.
The whole 14.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Goga Batadze. Anthony is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Black in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. The Bulls shooting efficiently, 50% so far. On Tim Hardaway's best nights, Clark, he can light it up from the perimeter.
Yeah, he's got a great stroke and can pose matchup problems when he's got it going. When that happens, it forces opponents to adjust their defensive posture. So he's extremely valuable
my
when he gets it
goodness.
going, knocking down shots on the perimeter. Anthony going up top.
Shoot.
Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's
Good
got
God.
some hops.
Once again, an
That's
explosive
nasty.
highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Jones. From deep, Giddy. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Giddy's got 8.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Black passes to Batadze. And it's blocked by Collins. And there's the drive. Black.
Get it out of here.
Caldwell Pope against Hardaway. Pass to Buzelis. Giddy with it. The 3 ball.
Oh,
And again.
Oh, it
hits the
went in
Bulls
anyway.
from deep.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure
I
it'll
should
do
have missed
just
that
that
one,
for
but
Giddey.
I got lucky.
Caldwell Pope against Hardaway. Three-pointer, Anthony sends it home from three-point land. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Giddey. 11 points in the game. Jones drives in. Count the basket. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
And the Bulls call time here. Clark, the Magic winning the Southeast Division last year. A bit of a surprise to some.
Yeah, I agree. I was surprised as well, but you know what? That young group came together and is a bit ahead of schedule based on the typical trajectory of that kind of young team. But they've got a great, exciting core led by 2022 first-round draft pick, #1 overall pick, Paolo.
That's the only reason I'm in this game.
That's a solid
Three-pointers.
foundation to build around, folks.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well,
And
this young
good
Magic
defense.
roster
Oh,
has
no.
chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, come on.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Up ahead. Here's Vucevic. Finished off the break. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing
Big shout out,
fancy
Lucy
there.
Warren's
Just
World.
takes
Thank you for
2
coming
points,
in.
moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From 11 feet away. Black, no good. Chicago leading by 6. Down low. And stolen by Banchero.
Oh, no, you didn't.
From 13. Wagner, the pass to Suggs. Wagner inside. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high
Hell of
note.
a game.
Nothing like
Thank everybody for coming in. Damn, it said 5 and then it jumped to
Give you a
2.
little feel-good momentum.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Chicago.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. In the second quarter. And that's going to do it for us here.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Giddey and White pair to make the backcourt. Buzel is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Herder in at the 3 slot. Pass to Buzelis. White on the wing. Puts it up. Rebound by the Magic. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve. And he has.
If we have anybody new, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it.
Not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Every team in the new NBA wants to be on this list. The sharpshooters from three-point range.
I've been pretty good. I hope you are.
The Bulls. Having the shooters they
worked
have,
all day today. That's why I'm on here so late.
Team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
Jones, he's checked in for Giddey.
Awesome.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Jones, the pass to Herter. Over Wagner. And there's Herter.
Damn.
That's good on the assist from Jones. Magic trail by 3. Suggs surveys
Come on,
the
we need some defense.
pass to Caldwell
They're
Pope.
killing me over here.
Now Carter. Wagner, the pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. And it's Wagner missing.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by
I'm
a
the little
strong
guy.
finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now Suggs. He's got 6. Caldwell Pope with it. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Orlando making some changes. Mataze comes in for Wagner, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for White. Ball outside. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. It's a 3-point game. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Knicks, that's when you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And it's been interesting watching Ball find his place in the league. He's done a good job improving his game and focusing on the things he does best.
Oh, I about had to steal.
Anthony against Hardaway. Anthony misses. Bulls leading by 5. And here's Hardaway. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Jones feels it out. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Jones. For 3, Hardaway. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Oh, in and out.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Black passes to Wagner. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Wagner's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Wagner grinding down low. Big man putting in the work.
Offensive rebound. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Anthony misses. Chicago has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh.
Here's Buzelis. Up and in on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And as we're starting to see
biggest
more
lead, I think.
zealous, his coaches want more of that, just impacting the glass.
Here's Black, pulls it in from the elbow, and that's good for 2. Black's got his first 2 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Just 4 seconds left in the third.
Oh!
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play.
I think
They're
he
trying
got
to
it.
see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
And while watching it live, it was hard to see whether he beat the clock or not. Looks like he might have been a little late.
And you know, as a player, you're aware
Hey,
of that clock
Blaze,
ticking
super
down on you. But within that
collider,
last
much
fraction of
love.
a
Thank you
second,
for
it's
coming in.
really hard to know when you're focusing on your release and the defenders.
Yep,
If
big
you
shout
wait
out to
just a
Marty and
split
Jamie. He
second
is
too
in
long.
every stream. Big shout out to Marty and Jamie. I can't say that for everybody, but he is in every live stream I do. There ain't been
And
many
the ruling
times
is
it
in.
wasn't.
The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to count.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Chicago ahead. They're up by 5.
The Grand
And time for
Wizard.
a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because
Awesome,
I love
Blaze.
this
Thank you
pass.
for coming in.
A remarkable
Anybody new,
find.
please,
He put
please,
his court
please
vision
subscribe.
on full
I
display.
would greatly
Yeah, and
appreciate
with
it.
the accuracy to go along with that
Hit
vision,
the
I mean,
bell.
he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you
See if we
orchestrate.
can pull this out, y'all. I lost it. Only game I
It's the
lost
fourth
on
quarter
here.
in what has been a
On
very
this season
competitive
to-
game.
to these-
Should be
this
an
team.
exciting finish. Ben Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's
Oh,
Black
they're not
in at
gonna
the
make it
point.
easy for
So
me here.
that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic finds Herter. From Pete Giddy. Rebounded by Suggs. Magic trail by 5. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Suggs.
All right, damn it.
Suggs has got 3 assists now in this one. And the Bulls' shooting has been great this game, 58%. Here's Giddy.
Go,
Here's
Giddy.
Vucevic. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra scent